What's up, guys? So today,
hello students, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be reviewing a channel called Forbesfamliy. It has 116 million subscribers. That's a lot of little kids who are watching this content. So let's hope that this channel is teaching them properly. Let's have a look at what they are teaching these kids.
I try to respect
okay, hold on one second there. What do I see? Okay, we're talking about a sheep first of all. Hello students, welcome back to okay, we're talking about Baba Black Sheep, so let's hope that there's no discrimination here. We're hoping that you're going to be nice to the sheep anytime that there's a sheep and not treating them like objects. Okay, that's one thing. And one thing about this farm that strikes me right away that I find kind of odd is that farms like that rarely exist anymore. Big corporations have taken over and they've taken the land and they have these massive farms where they keep the animals in tight, confined quarters or crammed together, and they are used as objects and not treated very well. So right away, this is kind of an old-fashioned way of teaching kids about animals. You know, old McDonald's farm, that type of thing. It just doesn't exist anymore. By far, vast amounts of animals on this planet are used. They are eaten, they are worn, they are abused, and we must learn how to teach kids better than this. So I'm going to give them an X for this, but I'll give them a check mark because they're at least talking about animals, so that's good. Let's see how it goes. Oh, what's going on? Alright, so you have a little kid here coming to do something to the sheep, and clearly this sheep is not happy and trying to get away. So this sheep knows what's going on. The sheep has clearly been abused in some way by this.
I was waiting for it. The sheep has been abused by this child. Oh, baby, what? No, I'm being abused.
If anything, it looks like a brush. It's in the bucket.
Yep. Before, or is definitely not happy to see this child. So what has this child done? Let's give this an X again. Not too happy about the way this is going.
The sheep clearly been abused by this child. Baby, have you anyone? No, I'm being abused.
If anything, it looks like a brush.
Okay, this is not okay. So the song is Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? And the sheep is clearly saying, no, I don't have any wool for you.
Definitely not today.
You think the people has the child done? What has the child done to the sheep? No, you cannot have my wool.
What you're wearing right now,
that wool on the sheep, that's what it's meant for. All that wool, have you seen a sheep with like all that wool? It's uncomfortable for them and it makes them like, they get infected getting all that wool. The sheep is saying, nope, not today. Wool on them. You think the people, it's meant to come on. What's the sheep's purpose? If I don't use your wool. No, you cannot have my wool.
The wool belongs to me. Leave me alone. Why are we having this scene here anyway? 3 bags full? You have 3 bags full of wool? No. This is not okay. This is exactly what I'm worried about. Alright, so you've got the sheep that's trying to get away, and the child is trying to stop the sheep. Sheep's not happy. The sheep is not consenting to this. So let's put another X here. It's not a game that the sheep is playing. It's not a game of tag. One for the what? And one for the dame? What are you talking about? You're going to take the sheep's wool and you're just going to give it away to random people? Sheep's wool belongs on them. We need to stop breeding sheep into existence and breeding them in such a way that they have more and more and more wool, just so we can steal it from them. And then there's this lie that people tell. They say, oh, we don't need to shave the sheep because otherwise they'll be uncomfortable. No, what we need to do is stop breeding sheep to begin with. Stop breeding animals just for the purpose of using them, taking from them, stealing from them, eating them, creating sadness within their families by separating them, murdering them. We need to stay into existence. why does the little boy who lives down the lane need to have some kind of wool from a sheep? How would you like it if somebody came and just started taking off your hair off your head without consent? You'd be running away too. Giving us another X.
Taking from them, stealing from them,
So this sheep is so scared that the poor thing, she runs into a ladder and gets herself hurt trying to escape. This is not okay either. What's funny about that? You just caused this harm to this sheep by chasing her and trying to do something to her that she doesn't want. And when she has a bucket that falls on her and she's frozen, your first reaction is to laugh. This is messed up. I'm not okay with this. You're not teaching kids the proper morals. No. Alright, so far we have only 1 check mark and 7 X's. Yeah.
by chasing her.
What has this child got in his hands? A lasso? A kind of a weapon with which to catch this innocent animal?
The proper moral.
No. Another X. What are you doing? Trying to catch the animal? The animal says no, shakes you away. How would you like it if somebody tried to lasso you and tried to pin you down and take your hair? Another X for Coco Melon. Coco Melon, so far you're not doing very good. I'm not impressed. Now the sheep has to try to stop the lasso with her hands because it's coming out of her face. More attacks. Attacking animals is not okay. Leave animals to buckle down. Again? Look at this sheep's face. Do you think that this sheep wants this to happen? No. The message is clear. I don't consent to this. I don't want this. Again? No. I think this is how it's going to go. This is just going to go on and on and on like this. Is that right? So now the sheep is still running away, trying to get away from the lasso and from this child who's trying to hurt her. That she runs into and bumps into a cow and falls into a bush. Now she's getting injured again. How would you enjoy running and just fall into a bush full of pigs that are jabbing into you? Another X. Parents who show this to children, first of all, I think this show should be banned. Is that kids are not being taught to look at this stuff with a critical eye. Now, it would be one thing to have a parent who says, hey, let's watch this show, and, maybe the tune is fine, maybe the melody is fine, it's an old melody, but you must, as parents, teach your children that speciesism is the first form of racism and that this is wrong. You must stop the show and say, uh-oh, that's not nice. Don't hurt the sheep. Uh-oh, don't make a lasso and try to catch animals. That's how parents must treat these kinds of shows. So let's have a look at what actually happens in the wool industry.
Hey, let's watch this show, and maybe the
They pin the animals down. They shave them so fast because all they care about is profit. So they slap them down and they shave them to the point where they're bleeding. They're not consenting to this. It's horrible. It's abusive. Did you see how many of them were lying there? What do you think's going on here? You think those sheep are just lying there out of their own free will?
No, hold on.
They are pinned down so that they can be shaved. How barbaric.
My phone's charging. Non-consent.
Horrible.
Horrible.
What kind of an instrument does this man have?
Instrument?
This might be mulesing that what we're seeing here. In the industry, they cut the wool around the bones of the babies of the lambs because they can get something. They can get different insects and flies in there that burrow in there and that hurt them. So rather than just not breeding these animals to begin with, they cut all of this fur around the edges, and they cut the first layer of the skin off, so they're left with a patch of exposed skin that is very tender to them. It hurts. It's wrong to do this. That's what they do to the sheep in the industry. Are you okay with this, moms and dads? Are you okay with hurting animals? Are you okay with teaching your kids that it's all right to hurt animals, to trap them, to chase them? I'm not okay with it. Look at that again. That's called mulesing. They're bleeding. No pain medication. If this was to happen to you, if they for some reason thought that they needed to do this to you, they would give you pain medication and probably sedate you. This is not okay. This is why we have such a messed up world right now. Because we teach kids that this type of thing is okay. Let's remind you again. Speciesism is the first form of racism. When we start to teach kids that animals are lesser than, that is how it goes up the ladder.
If this was to happen to you, they for some
Here's
reason
the
thought
problem.
they needed to do
They
this
don't
to you,
leave
they
it
give you
that.
pain
The biggest
medication.
problem in this world right now is not the wool coming off of sheep. This video was 4 years ago. Whatever, it's meant to be 4 years
Because we
ago.
teach
But
kids
4
that
years, I guarantee you, 4 years ago, the biggest problem is sheep coming off of wool. Wool coming off of sheep. There are so many bigger things to worry about. I got the United States is sitting in the Oval Office. I got so much to do today. Well, let me sign this into law that we're not allowed to take wool over wool coming off. No! This video was 4 years ago. Whatever. You think any political official 4 years ago? Let me sign this. I got a long day, but let me sign this into law. No. There are so many bigger things to worry about in this world. It's not an issue for anybody in the world except for vegan vegetables.
Oh,
vegetable hair over here.
please, if she ever runs president, no one
today.
She gonna ban.
Well, let me sign this in the law that we're not allowed to take speciesism is the first form of racism. If you think speciesism is the first form of racism, that's political official says that you're racist towards animals. I got a long day, but let me sign this in the law.
How can you be racist towards animals?
Nobody cares. This is a 60-something-year-old woman that we're talking about. Vegan vegetable.
Teach them that insects are not important. You teach them that rodents are not important. Then you teach them that bees are not important. You steal from the bees. You do this to animals. Oh, but cats and dogs, that's different, right? Why?
Because they're disgusting.
It's not.
How can you be racist towards animals?
Insects are not important. You teach them that.
This is all everywhere where there are sheep. Everywhere around the world where people use animals, where they have them for food, where they steal their fur, their feathers, their skin, animals are abused worldwide. We must stop this, and we must start at a young age to teach the kids the truth. Slamming them down because it's a business for them. Because these workers are paid, and maybe by the sheep that they shear, they have to do it so many per hour in order to get the money.
Animals are abused worldwide.
There is no care for the animals. The animals do not have the kind of rights that you think that they do. I know it's hard to believe. I know you want to believe that this just is rare and that it happens just in one place. And that's why it's so important that you all watch this documentary called don'twatch.org. It will show you what happens everywhere around the world in all the countries that you live in with all of the different animals. And this is why we must have a vegan world. We have a moral obligation to help these innocent animals.
There is no care for the animals. The animals
Because they're
I
fighting.
know it's
Because,
hard.
like,
I know you want to think of that. It's rare. It's just in one.
I'm on the verge of tears.
We all watch what happens everywhere.
Punching them in the head because they won't lay still.
With all of the different, and this is why we must have a moral obligation to help these animals.
Full of cuts.
Maybe because they're fighting. That's
Don't say that. WWE might be- They're not vegan.
I'm not weak.
I'm on the verge of tears. It's not that good.
Look at that what he's going through. She's about to cry.
Bawling her eyes out.
Come to sleep at right now.
Don't say that. WWE might be scared.
Nobody know. Look at Mom's laughing behind the camera. They kicked out the door. They knew. I mean, it's even about to reaction. Okay, you're still watching. It's affecting so much if you're still watching.
Nobody cares.
Why does she care so much? She's like bawling her eyes out.
I think they really want to care.
I wouldn't care this long.
All right.
I think
So Cocomelon has clearly failed.
Bro, look at Mom's laughing behind the camera. Nobody cares this much. She's dying behind the camera, bro. Nobody cares. Alright, turn it off then.
Cocomelon, you must not show animals being treated this way. Parents who watch this show, make sure that you tell your kids. You stop the video often and you look at everything they're doing. If you see any ingredients such as eggs in recipes that they are cooking, you see milk, you remind kids we don't use eggs. We use an egg replacer. And you can find all of these things on Bosch.tv.
It's not both of the greatest.
You can find all kinds of recipes on Bosch.tv. Also, if you ever see in this show that they are eating animals, make sure you tell your kids, we don't eat animals. It's wrong. Put them in school about it.
Show and they're eating animals. No, guys.
You guys can't eat animals.
Crayola? Not vegan.
Yeah, it's not vegan.
You're using animal.
Oh no, she might hate on us.
Chick-fil-A. She don't even act this shit.
Both of the greatest YouTubers ever.
Army.
Both of y'all.
We have the
In this show that they are eating
We just had
animals.
earlier.
Make sure you tell your
Curry
kids.
chicken.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
You're watching a show and just give me some extra.
Yeah.
It's wrong to use them as ingredients.
What they're doing in
If you
this
ever
show,
see any milk being shown in this show, either taken from a cow or poured from a carton, remind children that milk does not belong to us. We are not baby cows.
McDonald's.
Cow's milk is for baby cows.
Hey.
We drink soy milk or oat milk. That's what a civilized society does.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, come on.
I want give me some extra.
Yeah. We already got one.
I want to thank you for watching today. And unfortunately, I don't think that the show succeeded. Speciesism is the first form of racism, so let's make sure that this show changes. Either it's canceled or it changes. They must have vegan versions of this show. They must show families that are vegan. And they must retract all of the other videos that they put up there. Or write disclaimers on there like, we do not support this. Something like that has to be done.
And
Unfortunately, ban Cocomelon.
She had a sign made already. No, hold on. Did you know you were gonna fail this before you watched the video? That is cheating. This is clickbait. You knew you were gonna fail them before you watched the video. You had a sign pre-made.
Change your ways,
Put
Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
You hear that,
Learn with
Hollywood?
me and share these videos. Make your own videos. Make sure you share the one that I just showed from PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They're an organization who
She had a sign
puts
made already.
many people
No, no,
all
hold
around
on.
the world
Did you know
into
you were in a
positions where they
family
film,
before you watched the
and they
video?
tell us what
That is
really goes
cheating.
on.
It is
It's
clickbait.
vital that we
I don't
know.
care what the family
When we know
before you
better,
had a family
we do
made.
better.
I don't approve.
Be vegan from now on.
Vegetable carrot. I don't
Coming up on the screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Please click on them. Look around my channel. There's all kinds of stuff here that could be of interest to you.
I will share it.
Then join me.
I'm sure
Be vegan and help to save this planet to future generations. We need to tell kids the truth.
Many people all around the
Thanks for
world
watching.
in positions where they film.
They're not cute. Yeah. They're ugly.
It's vital that
I don't care what you eat
when we know better.
I don't care what you do.
I'm aware.
Vegetable carrot.
Coming up on the screen, we're going to be a bunch of other videos. Please click on this. Look around my channel.
Stop recording.
Stuff here that could be of interest to you. Then join me.
Loved one.
Vegan.
Oh man.
Loved one. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.